Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. When you hear the word space travel, what's the first thing that pops into your head? For a lot of us, it's images of billionaires launching into orbit on their private rockets. It feels like something straight out of a science fiction movie, a dream reserved for the ultra-wealthy. But what if I told you that the final frontier might be closer and more affordable than you think? What if the stars aren't just for billionaires anymore? Today, we're diving into 6 surprising facts that reveal how space travel is slowly but surely opening up to the rest of us. So, strap in, because this is going to be an eye-opening journey. First up, let's talk about the price tag. Yes, a ticket on Virgin Galactic or Blue Origin costs hundreds of thousands of dollars, which is still way out of reach for most people. But here's fact number 1. The cost of launching anything into space has plummeted. Just a few decades ago, it cost tens of thousands of dollars to send a single kilogram into orbit, thanks to innovations like reusable rockets pioneered by companies like SpaceX. That cost has dropped by over 90%. Think of it like the early days of aviation. Flying was once a luxury, only for the super rich, but as technology improved and competition grew, air travel became accessible to millions. The same trend is happening with space travel. And this dramatic cost reduction is the single biggest key to unlocking space for everyone. Now for fact number 2. And it is a game changer. You don't have to go all the way to orbit to experience space. Companies are developing high-altitude balloon flights that take you to the very edge of space, about 30 kilometers up. From there, you can see the curvature of the Earth and the blackness of space, all for a fraction of the cost of a rocket launch. Companies like Space Perspective are planning to offer these cruises to space in a pressurized, comfortable capsule. It's less about the G-forces and more about the breathtaking view. This makes the experience less physically demanding and much more affordable, opening the door for people who aren't aspiring astronauts, but just want to witness something truly awe-inspiring. It's like booking a very, very special scenic flight. Ready for fact number 3? The space industry isn't just about tourism. A huge part of the new space economy is focused on research, manufacturing, and even asteroid mining. Why does this matter for you? Because these commercial activities create jobs and drive down costs even further. Think about it. The more reasons there are to go to space, the more flights there will be. And just like with any transportation system, more frequent trips lead to cheaper tickets. This growing space economy is creating a robust infrastructure: launch pads, communication networks, and in-orbit facilities that future space tourists will be able to use. It's the behind-the-scenes work that's building the highways to the stars. This brings us to fact number 4. International collaboration is booming. Space is no longer a race between just 2 superpowers. Today, dozens of countries have their own space agencies, and they're working together more than ever before. The International Space Station is a perfect example. A multinational laboratory that has been continuously inhabited for over 2 decades. This global cooperation spreads the cost and pools talent, accelerating progress. Furthermore, private companies from all over the world are jumping into the mix, creating a competitive marketplace. More competition means more innovation and, you guessed it, lower prices for the consumer. The future of space exploration is a team sport, and we all benefit from it. Okay. Let us talk about something a little more down-to-earth with fact number 5. You can invest in the future of space right now. You don't have to be a billionaire to own a piece of the space industry. There are publicly traded companies and exchange-traded funds, ETFs, focused on space exploration and technology. While this isn't a ticket to ride, it allows ordinary people to support and potentially profit from the growth of the space economy. It's a way to be part of the journey financially, helping to fund the very companies that are working to make space travel more accessible. It's another way the dream of space is becoming democratized. Finally, fact number 6 might be the most exciting of all. A new generation of space companies is thinking differently. They're not just building smaller, cheaper rockets. They're redesigning entirely new ways to get to space and new things to do once we're there. From inflatable space habitats that could become the first space hotels, to companies planning to 3D print structures on the moon using lunar soil. This wave of creativity and innovation is tackling the challenges of space travel from every angle. The goal is no longer just to visit space, but to live and work there. And as these pioneers create a sustainable human presence in space, the cost for everyone to visit will inevitably continue to fall. So, is space travel only for billionaires right now? It largely is. but the groundwork is being laid for a future where it won't be. The combination of reusable rockets, new tourism models, a booming commercial economy, global collaboration, and relentless innovation is creating a powerful current, pulling humanity towards the stars. It might not be next year, or even in the next decade, but a trip to see our world from above could one day be as normal as an overseas vacation. The stars aren't just for billionaires anymore. They're for dreamers, innovators, and for all of us. Thanks so much for watching. What are your thoughts on the future of space travel? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. See you next time.